I started watching a lot of people, a lot of subscriptions. It's gamers having channels with other gamers, building other subscribers and streams. And I'm not a gamer. Um, Nobody's gonna promote me. To me, playing games is a bad thing. So everybody interacts with gamers. It's spin. It's a spin from the truth. We're just seeing Benny Keys spin the truth, but he's not playing a game. He's playing people. That's what he's doing. He's playing people. And you guys are all the, no, maybe I'm the one who got played. It was about seeing people in a time when we're in our homes to see how many would take their lives by gamers hurting people. I'm just one of the strong ones that didn't take my life. Hi there, how are you today? Yeah, the sun will come up tomorrow. I'm wondering if I should do my runes because... Oh, did you? Yeah, I was trying to tell... I was trying to tell the story of Cash's murder because I was crying and I was told I was a downer. Because I was trying to explain my dream and then I got interrupted by another YouTuber's person trying to get me to stop telling my dreams. I had a couple of nice people talking to me, so they protected me. See, I get abused in my own stream. But at least thank God my subs are saying, you're not allowed to do that in here. So, Benny Keys, my story I was trying to say is because having a twin, when my mother babysat twins, we had a whole bunch of kids in our house. I loved these kids because I had to play with them. If you didn't know, a couple of the kids wrecked stuff I saved up for, like babysitting money, but the twins were good to me. And to see all of a sudden this man and I, all of a sudden we found out that I was me, my mom babysat him, his daughter's flying above my head in a plane that scares the shit out of me. Because I ran in the house going, it's gonna crash, it's gonna crash. So he went home telling his daughter, and like every day since then, it doesn't matter what this man wears. I see him as he's 6 or 7 years old. About the age of the twins, and you guys don't understand. I see things, I feel things, and I seen how Kish, every time somebody goes Cash App gang bang, they make money off the death of Cash. Every one of those channels, every one of them. Summer fell asleep because Summer doesn't crack anymore when I talk about her in my videos, because the day I told her, Lady Diana is at my star. Go into her arms. You're not familiar with Cash story. Well, that's the start of my story. My abuse, because oh Lord. Why am I a woman in Canada? Knowing the turmoil that went on during during the Trump presidency of kids and this and that and Monica. You don't you know you know Benny Keys, right? Benny Keys and no thanks tried to get money while one of their subs paid for pizza for Benny Keys to deliver at Monica's door. You don't know that? Sometimes I think you're Audrey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My little Miss Audrey, infamous truth teller. Because she's a hacker. She's somebody. Yep. That girl's going down because my RCMP are calling the police and going, yep. Oh, I see. How can you have so many wrenches in all these crime channels, though, if you just only begun not too long ago? You don't have really anything on the back of your profile. See, I won't get in any other buddy's case until Darian Brown gets out of jail, because Benny Keys put a murder on him, and that's why Benny Keys is scared of me. Because Benny Keys' sister was probably psychic like me, and that's why she drank, because she was into fire meditation. And he said something to the effect that her somebody's bloodline was from India, and that's why she loved India, or something to that effect. So something shamed her because her being lesbian and being free spirit. She took her life. And Benny Keys, when I saw him put a candle in her scale, see the light, or see it? He took the magic from her scale, and the day I saw that clearly, Lacey has entered my body and won't leave until we see Benny Keys. See the ceiling? It looks like a jail. I'm going to see him behind bars, because my wrist is saying I've been a warrior for righteousness. And just like the Canadians that got the hurricane out of jail, right, SP? Because I had you guys say, I said, any speech that is deleted on your page, right, SP, and you delete it, you don't have a channel of free speech. Right, lady? Lovers you. So from that point on, then SP did the mock trial and got infamous truth teller lying on her channel. And like I said, in the cloud, where everything is, everybody that abused me, hurt me, or whatever will eventually be caught, because it's money laundering. It's a scam. There's a link to the We program. It's a link that will be involved in everything I post. Right, guys? Hi, Lynn. How you doing? So there's a link down underneath there that posted it because I tried to tell this to... Oh, I got you now. I got her now. To Emma, crime scenes obsessed in the UK. Hey, one of my UK girls that loves me. You ladies talk because you guys love each other because we get to know who Kimmy is. Emma, gotcha. Because you made money too. You have memberships, you have this and that. But you didn't help me with my bullies. Hey, everybody, go to sub to SP News Nuggets. You want to see a great fucking late... So, SP, I'm swearing. Emma is crime scenes obsessed out of the UK. She has a channel that has... Never mind, because see the heartbeat? Emma, I was telling you shit about Benny Keys, and you got a facial done, so everybody go back to the facial page in her community page. Yeah, SB News Nuggets. Holy... SB News Nuggets is a righteous woman. That lady is getting a whole bunch of shawls as soon as I can save up enough money to send them wherever I go back when I get Darian Brown. Because she believed in me. Right, SP? Because her and I talked. Because my husband watches me sleep. Right, SP? See those rings? That's devotion. And for SB to listen to me talk on the phone, and let's just say I was a good girl. Right, SP? A man who watches his wife sleep is in love with his wife and knows, thank God she's sleeping. So that's love. SP's News Nugget. Go back to the time of the mock trial about Darian Brown, and you will see a court case done, while you will see infamous truth teller be caught for the midget porn popping that I caught her trying to do in Rajon's live one night. And that's why Rajon doesn't like me, because he's part of it. Because when I was in behind trying to say something about the boys and when everything happened, this is my story and this is the end of it, okay? When I went in there to try to say where the boys were and that it wasn't, please stop timing me out because I can't type. I don't know how to use my computer. I've watched you guys for 5 years. Some I adored because I watched you guys on TV. Then I got a computer. Then one computer died. I couldn't get into my Facebook. So this is around all the time my abuse started. Because I started saying you guys have to stop manipulating people online because some people love you. And if you ignore them, just like that little shooter, that if it's parents that are so fucking stupid to give a little kid and not realizing, as the teachers are telling him, there's a gun right on this fucking piece of paper. They don't check his school bag, as I'm telling Benny Keys, stop the drama just after, either before or after he kills the dog. So you guys keep bullying me. Everybody comes in from everybody else's channel to tell me what a fucking nut I am, but I can't even get 100 subscribers. I can't even get a lot of people to be able to comment because somebody is turning off my comments. I'm being hidden by YouTube because I'm a white woman holding up my fist for people of color that have held up their fists, knelt on their knees. They're in the arms of Lady Di at my star because that's where manic depressive women do go. You either get wiped out, you don't get in the algorithm like me. They killed Princess Diana. I fully believe that Monica was pregnant with Darian Brown's child. She raped that young man. That's why her son didn't like him, because he had everything he wanted, beautiful clothes. Darian Brown is a gorgeous young man. Right? Right, I said in SB's channel. I said, come on, you ladies, young and old. If you were youngin', you'd be saying, hi, my name is Kimmy Craig. I think I said that right back in one of her channels. And then I said BS because she's a God-fearing woman. And she heard my story about me telling her of a little old lady where my mother screamed, Kathy, Kim, and Kevin down in the South when my mother, when she got excited, would go, K, 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 as my dad of Ukrainian descent, Mr. Zelensky, I know you're listening. Because us Ukrainians, when one talks and is a giggler like I am, you hear me. I know you do. You're trying to keep blood from spilling, and so am I. Mr. Putin, fucking retire. Go on a fucking boat somewhere. You know, karma's gonna come to you. At some point, you're just gonna stop breathing for what you've done, or unless you've been in fire circles like I have and been able to share. And I'm going to have a sweat lodge. And Mr. Shipley, you want to come to it? Because I need good men. And I keep saying this. You SEALs have gone to sweat lodges. And please start asking who was Proud Woman. Because I am so proud to say. She's saying, Kimmy, build a lodge. Because you're a grizzly bear woman that knew the day those little boys were killed, what they did. And I'm telling you, a twin came to my door, listened to my story, and informed people, see it's breathing, that Darian Brown is innocent. Because when you know twins, a twin of a twin will come in your path or come inside me. I seen what happened. I told you guys, the whole thing is a setup. Right, Cash, my darling? Because Carter, like I was at the same age, I was saved by a mama Sasquatch. That's why my Uncle Harold couldn't look at me, because he was probably drinking when I fell in the water at that age and was rescued. 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 I don't think my mother and father ever knew I was lost for. Oh, I don't think my mom and dad knew I was lost. I think my dad stopped hanging around people because a lot of people drank, and that's why we left alcohol. And I don't think my parents ever knew, because my uncle kept saying, Kimmy, I made him a whole bunch of blankets before he died, because he loved a native woman. And when she died, he died. And I loved her. She taught me so many things because they loved each other, you know. Hey, Lavina. Hey, Uncle Harold. And when a pair loses its mate, and when he lost me and drank to the end of his life, because I think they were both drunk and I fell in the river and a mama saved me. Because if you encounter a male Sasquatch, they kill you. If you see them with bad intent, right, Mr. Facts of the Howl Hunt. There is some kind of trafficking or something that happened on that hill. Right, people? Benny Keys is just a drug addict that loves to spin and get a woman whose only savior was a fucking bottle. She told you that. Oh, I wish I could have some whiskey. But is she going to a meeting, people? I challenge so many of these people. You're spinning hate. She's drinking, he's drinking. Each creator's should be off for 30 days. Go to meetings, 30 days, 30 days. Right, my Shipleys? Right, my warriors? A lot of your warriors come back and they gotta go to meetings. If they don't, they eat a gun. Or they kill their families because they're PTSD. Like that. I unsub to you, sir, but you'll still be on my tat. The drips and the drops. If you have a soldier that's not dealing with this PTSD and somebody comes and takes the remote control and he's playing a game of war, you gamers, this is it, you guys. You guys, if a guy's in the state of PTSD and you gamers come and take his controller, he's gonna fucking kill you guys because it's like taking away his gun. I see it. I'm sitting here and I get people coming in, I yell and I mood sing and I cry. It's because I'm an earth mother. I don't have any friends. I don't have any friends other than the ones that I'm gonna say. that I had to leave and say, I gotta go away for a bit. But I'm gonna reach out to Red Otter and say, I need you. Our bear woman came into me because she had a son named John, a man named Aaron that guarded me, who's up on my star, that protected me in my bakery. Okay, they're acting crazy outside because they're animals. They feel me. People don't. Animals do. Animals do. Mike, can you hear my puppy snoring? Yeah. Anybody have any puppies for sale? Don't. That's not what happened to Cash. I know what happened to Cash. It was a cover-up. You don't have to tell me what happened to Cash because I dreamt it. That's why I was sick. The twins, a redhead, the same age as my son. Me telling AB, I'm blood murder mayhem mama. My son, in like 2 minutes. I went to go shut a door, 18 feet up a high in a tree. Locked me in a pantry. It's not coincidence that I came upon this case. And then Scott AB in Canada puts the tag of the Unabomber on me because it's a setup. It's a bunch of gamers put a murder on Darian Brown because Benny Keys is a hacker who is protected by the government. Because how can all these people look up other people's shit? He's probably looked up me and he's going, holy fuck, everything that woman is saying is true. You never should have called me a snake, a bitch, or you never ever should have showed me your drugs because you're off your fucking rocker. Your sister took her life because she probably said the same things as I'm doing. Goodbye from Canada. I have sent and I will send every video I make to Mr. and Mrs. Dawn Shipley. Hi from Canada, Snowball Nation, where I'm going to get Canada's Navy to be a grizzly bear. Doop-a-doo, shaboop, shaboop, dooby-dee-bee-bee-dee-dooby-dee-doo-be-doop, ba-doop. Anybody still in here? Doo-doop-ba-da. Nobody needs to know about the details of Little Cash, but I know what happened to him. Everybody can spin it. But when you can see pictures like cops I knew that said, yep, I see why you stay home, Kimmy. Because I went somewhere one time and all of a sudden I saw a whole bunch of people flash in. And I went, what the fuck happened here? And I ran out. So that's why I stay home. That's why when I heard Steve's voice, I knew he had pure heart. And I knew Benny Keys and No Thanks took his son away from him. And like I said, Emma, No Thanks, Benny Keys, For every second that child is not reunited with Steve for what you guys did, because it's the three of yous, that your life cords are getting shorter. The three of yous better get together and get. I don't even know Steve's son's name. But if his little wolf isn't in with that big wolf tracking, because unless he has his little wolf in there tracking, I fully believe when his son's with him, and maybe this is why, when his son's with him tracking, they will find the scent of the cop that went missing, that everybody tried to cover up, because we have so many policemen that are being found out for being corrupt. There was a video of a female police officer that was caught drunk, and I tried to tell this to Steve. She kept saying, "You're taking me and you're doing all this when I've seen all you guys get away with so much more, blah, 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 blah." They demoted this woman because she was a woman. And there was other stories like Bambi, a woman who was killed. She was a good cop. Bambi Bambetic or something. This is all due to, like, when are they going to let Steve Avery out of jail? Right, people? So this all started around the spin, when we were trying to get Steve Avery out of jail, right? Right? And then my computer died because that, oh my God. Yep, it's all connecting. Love and light from Canada. Benny Keys put a murder on Darian Brown. Is anybody in here? Anybody else want to talk? Because everybody says I'm mean, I cry, whatever. But if you go into a room and somebody died mysteriously, if you were like me and sat there and went, "Holy fuck!" how many friends would you have? Or if somebody touched you and said, "Hi, my name's Kimmy. I'm Kimmy from," I don't even know where she was from. But to find out her dentist, and they used to fly into Sault Ste. Marie Airport to do our dental work, and then to find out just after I get my teeth removed, the ones we could afford to get removed, that he was killed in a plane crash as the plane just fell to the ground. Because I had nightmares I was going to die under anesthesia. That's why, Kimmy, you know who I am, because we connected. Because you weren't in the plane to die, right? You're breathing. Light from Canada. Mr. Shipley and Mrs. Shipley. Mr. Comey, if you're out there. The Ukrainian twins. Can you look into Benny Keys and help me? Because a young black man is in jail for nothing, sirs. For nothing. Other than probably being told after they said, "Want to be in our crew? You go take out all the hammers and break out all the security everywhere else. And then when something happened to Cash, the security camera showed Darian Brown because the bad guys made a young man. They painted him as the bad guy. Right, Betty Keys? You're good at putting murders on Benny Keys. Benny Keys. Benny Keys. I'm going to take a break. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to read the ruins. And tomorrow. Right, Beth McGee? I think that's why you're here. Because you're scared of my fucking crystal ball. The crystal ball, the winds that are going around you now, my dear. Goodbye. Excuse me. I have to go to the washroom. Bye-bye. 2 people here. 1 gone means more are here. Love and light from Canada. Colonel Andre Delaire. Every video is in your name and Kiki Camarena. Love and light from Canada.